and gentlemen, the following fight is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds of amateur Muay Thai at 65 kilos. Introducing your first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Langka, Belfast, presenting Charlie Dowds. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Langka Muay Thai, presenting Thompson.
Thai 3 2-minute rounds, amateur Muay Thai 65 kilo. Charlie Dowds fighting out of the blue corner, taking on Thompson out of the red. Phil Campbell, Mark Castley on the call.
Straight up we can notice there's a bit of tape over Dowds' shoulder, right shoulder, looks like a lateral delt injury maybe.
Now, is that something you would target with the likes of kicks to?
I think in a pro match where you have more time, but when it's
Three, and the
frenetic
scope
like
of 3
this,
2-minute rounds, yeah.
I think maybe if it settles down, maybe he might target it. But when you've got high energy and young guys in there thrown,
Nice
great
hook
high kick, great counter punch.
Very smart timing on that, just uncorked it when his opponent was off balance. Another big shot over the top. These are big shots from Dowds. Dowds fighting like he is somewhere to be. As again, the difference really seems to be in the power, and what he did there was beautiful. Attacked the head a couple of times, that brought the hands up, then attacked the body. Once again, big shot by Dowds.
And he's not going back too quick, which I like. I like his patience and not rushing in with that punch, even though he's successful about 2-3 times already. Great lead kick.
Yeah, he's not going to the well too often with it, and he's showing a composure that you wouldn't necessarily think you would see at this level. It's fantastic to watch.
Again, we can see the guys breathing a little bit out of the mouth because they have thrown bombs since they've started. So, like we do normally see with amateurs, unless someone gets stopped with hands.
That rear right hand from Dowds is fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just the timing on it. It's finding a home every single time.
If Thompson just moved his head left or right, doesn't even have to be one way or the other, just move your head off center, that right cross is going to miss him. He'll slip that cross. He just has to take his head off center.
Now, I think that's something that's indicative of somebody starting amateur Muay Thai very early. It's that keeping the head on the center line.
Yeah, and if you go to Thailand, ironically, they probably will keep you very upright in some schools because they don't like to throw more than a 1-2, maybe an older style of Muay Thai. You don't bring in that modern Western boxing.
Yeah, we've seen fighters on Deliverance shows that maybe come from a different martial art that implement that head movement, and it makes it so much more difficult for their opponent to figure that out.
100%. And fighters when they get into challenging moments, and that's taking challenges from different domains within the sport and sometimes outside the sport, and see how they generalize into it. So building resilience in and outside of the ring.
That rear hand, sorry, that was a jab that time from Dowds, beautiful. And then again, back with the right hand.
I like Dowds' aggression on the boxing. Again, he doesn't seem to know maybe where to put the hands when he gets into the clinch. And if that's the case and he's not comfortable with clinch, look at what he's doing there. He's just leaning on top.
Over-under position as opposed to trying to work in.
Lean in, and we'll see the experienced coach, Collie Manton, immediately break it up. So that's a nice fight IQ.
I like his repertoire of strikes. He's using the hands well. He's working the inside leg. He's going to the body.
Yeah, yeah. And it can be difficult because then as a counter-attacker, now you're questioning what's coming next.
Yeah.
And your attention is ever so slightly drawn to what do I do as a reaction as opposed to dominating the match.
That's a good shot to the body from Thompson, but then eats another right hand. That 1-2 is very clean.
Yeah. I think, again, this could be a match where if all things stay the same, the boxing could be the difference maker, yeah.
But even just the shot selection from Dowds, very impressive.
Yeah.
Timing on that right hand, he knows exactly when to throw it, mixing up to the body.
Now we can see Thompson. I like Thompson's balance when he was doing a teeping guard when he was getting kicked. He's very good. Another shot to the head. Very good at keeping his checks up. There we go, like that.
That's
fantastic.
Very smart.
But that doesn't score. That's what scores.
Yeah, because you've been forced into that defensive modality then.
Yeah.
Nice.
You can see with Dowds, maybe this is where Dowds' injury has come from, a lateral or frontal delt injury, probably because he throws aggressive right hands at the bag and on pads. It might be a repetitive strain because he's obviously quite good at it.
Yeah. Because if you know yourself, if you overreach on a straight shot and the target isn't there, it's not a nice experience.
Now, the only way to beat a boxer like Dowds, Thompson needs to throw more kicks and knees. He needs to go bigger tie scores, kick into the body that moved out.
Yeah, impede that movement of your opponent.
The problem is you've got that double negative of getting hit with a punch, but also you're depleting more energy getting hit. But strategically, place that aggression in the right place at the right time.
Here we go.
Nice kick by Dowd to start it off. Again, Thompson's defense, very nice, but again, it's that head on central line that may be his undoing. Yeah.
That's another big shot, and as you say, that head is, with the greatest respect to Thompson, that head is there to be hit.
And Dowd doesn't throw it. There's something, I don't know, he throws it in a nuanced way. He pushes through a little bit. He's not like, he travels with his right cross.
He pushes past the target.
Yeah, yep. So even if he misses his arm or his shoulder, is going to push. Oh, fantastic hook. And that wobbled Thompson a little bit.
And you can see the corner of Dowds calling him forward.
The referee is going to watch. There we go. And the safety of the fighter is always paramount over victories, especially in amateur events. So great call by the referee.
And Collie Mahan knows a thing or two about combat sports, and I would trust his judgment. He's taking a long, hard look at it. Trying to give Thompson every opportunity.
And we can see Thompson trying to get into the clinch, so his shot selection or strategy selection is right. He doesn't seem to be able to match the ferocity and energy of Dowd.
I love that the output of Dowds has stayed pretty much consistent from first bell.
There is a weird thing, when you start dictating the pace of a match, you can sometimes nearly keep a higher pace than normal.
Oh, beautiful work to the body. He wobbled him. So this is probably the most definitive round so far. Oh, that's it.
That's the right call.
Beautiful work.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Collie Mahan has called a halt to the action at 2 minutes and 40 seconds of round number 3. Declaring your winner via TKO, fighting out of the blue corner, Dowds! Please hold your applause for his opponent, Thompson.